Yo. Hello, guys. A bit late today. I'm sorry. I woke up really late. I can't lie. Went to sleep late, woke up late. My bad. If I don't take a trade, there's a likelihood I might not. Just because if I'm not sleeping well, I'm not gonna be in the best mental state to assess the charts and all of that stuff. So yeah. But regardless, we'll see how things go and we'll see how I feel and if I can actually make sense of the charts and stuff. German production year on year. German imports year on year, Eurozone. Okay. Wow, yen did a huge move on the market open, didn't it? Huge move. Wow, that's interesting, that's for sure. Wasn't expecting yen to do that big of a move on market open. Oh damn. Oh damn. That's fine, no problem. That's okay. So following yesterday, yesterday as in Friday, probably still look to short the what's its face. GBPCHF is hard to decipher. The yen is easy. Surprisingly, the yen's weak. we're chopping around in this level. We did obviously call market open, suit these lows. Which is fine. I had a little channel going on here that was tapped into. Yeah, it's a bit choppy on GBP, on Euro USD actually at the moment anyway. I think I'm just gonna sit and wait for some better price action here, so I'll just set an alert right here and then probably an alert about here. And then kind of see what's gonna happen at these levels. I've got a feeling GU is gonna be the same. Maybe not. Okay, there you go. Now it's more valid. Now that we've pushed up and taken this high by 0.9 pips, that's valid. That's valid. Hey, there you go. Lovely, lovely push. Push, baby, push. Push. I've got this zone right here. U and G are going for it. And GBP JPY is falling. GBP CHF is rallying. We're starting to show bullish momentum anyway. Like it's starting to show more of a, you know, bullishness, whatever you want to call it. That's a good 4 pip swipe there. 4.5 even. And the odds are it might keep going, so that's interesting. Now, if we're gonna long GBP JPY, we'd ideally want to see EU and GU kind of drop from dollar strength position, not from pound weakness, if that makes sense. So you'd need to see it on both EU and GU. If I don't catch a trade today, it's fine. Not the end of the world. I didn't sleep good anyway. It's going to be kind of harder for me to analyze the charts because I'm not going to be as efficient as what I can as a person because I've not slept well. But obviously we'll sit, watch and wait and then just kind of go from there, I suppose. So yeah. Okay, let's try this again. So what did he say? Gonna restart my phone because I need to do the two-step verification on something for one of the prop firms that I'm funded on. Hey, old David, morning mate, morning for you. I woke up late, bro. I slept late, might not trade, but obviously I think the DXY might still keep falling. On that 5k account with the consistency rule, I need to make another really big trade to pass it, so I'm just trying to hop into something, but I'm not sure what that something is. So yeah, I'm not getting that 100k account, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to wait. They're not giving me the 100k account, so I might have to wait a while for that, which is very annoying. Let's try the thingy again then. So profile. Security two-step authenticator. There you go. Please verify your email address. Enable recent. Okay, here it is. They've actually reset it now, so should get a code. Yeah, there you go. Magen tre magnifique. This is not what they gave before, the stupids. Yes, get started. Yes, scan the code. Where are you, authenticator? There you are. Yeah, mate. But yeah, you've been set up for two-step verification. Très magnifique. Perfect. Done. Okay, now I just gotta wait for my documents, which are obviously gonna be a bit of 50-50. Right, I'm happy I got that sorted. Thank you. There. Hi Bashi, hello Yusuf, salam, assalamu alaikum, good morning. Guys, I slept really bad last night. I fell asleep at like 2 a.m. and I woke up at 5 a.m. and now it's at 8. I might not trade. I'm feeling a bit if you know what I mean. Just to give you guys a heads up in it, because trading M1, if I'm not feeling like perfect, I'm not gonna trade it. I'm still gonna mark out stuff and do an analysis and stuff, but I just don't feel like I'm gonna trade it, if that makes sense. M1 is so fast paced and technical, you guys already know that. So it's one of those things where I need to feel absolutely perfect to trade it, and I don't feel absolutely perfect. That's just a FYI for your information, you know. But we can still chill on the stream and talk and go over pairs and stuff like that, you know. On that 5k account with the consistency rule, I'm just trying to hop in a gold, a long, or a short with like over leveraging, so I can just kind of make the money back. Basically, I'm opening 3 lots on gold on a 5k, if it lets me. Don't know if it will, but I'll be happy if it does. Imagine that, 3 lots on gold. I slept really bad too. Yeah, why was it? Like, how come you slept bad? For me, it was like, you know when it's hot, yeah? But it's not hot. You're just like turning and turning and you can't fall asleep and your brain's just not letting you go to sleep and stuff, you know? And we're back to school today. Okay, yeah. For me, I was listening to the Quran, yeah? So I couldn't sleep, so I just put the Quran in the background and it was like soothing for like 40 minutes, and then I started to feel sleepy, so I turned the Quran off, turned my phone off, put it on charge, so I wake up and it's fully charged, and then I tried to go sleep and then I just couldn't. So yeah, I was in bed for like 4 hours, man. I just trying to go sleep, but I just couldn't really, you know. Mega annoying. I just want to wait for a potential reversal on GJ and take some longs, target these highs here, target Asia high there. But at the same time, we did. Have we just made another equal high? Oh no, we took that comfortably. Oh god, yeah, we might get a push to the downside. Sucks. School is doo-doo. Yeah, I know. Yeah. We might get shorts on GJ actually. We've took a div. If you know the way we trade, this is classed as a major inducement because it's a 1 hour high and it's a weekly high, and we had 1 highs, 2 highs, 3 highs, third coming, taking in and having a push down. GJ shorts look valid. So shorts actually look better. I was on my phone at 12 and decided to go sleep. I just couldn't. Yeah, it's so annoying when you can't do that, bro. You know, if you got 4 hour time frame strategy or 1 hour time frame, it's okay because you can relax. But with M1, bro, you need to be like perfect, absolute sniper, absolute like, this is the zone, that is the zone, I will take that, like with pure confidence. You know what I mean? So because of that, it's so hard when you're trading M1 and you're not sleeping good because your brain just feels like laggy.
/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Isn't that one big, huge, brilliant deal? Come on, people.
I did tell you about the yen strength. My mate started her live stream just now. Let's see what she says. 1 second. Yen strength is good if you come in, yeah.
I'm gonna Like there's no entry point for me at the moment, but this is my reasoning for wanting to enter a buy position. So when I came onto the charts this morning, this candle here had literally just opened. So this red line here at the top is my 4-hour high, and at the
She's trading gold right now.
here hadn't been created, so my last low was all the way down there. What platform?
But yeah, yen strength is coming, but on the low time frame, is looking for buys up to this level, to be honest. But now I've seen that's a major inducement. I want price to come take these highs and push down. So now I'd like for price to come up in London Open.
Thank you so much for the follow, Joe. Appreciate that. But yeah, guys, I've got my full charts up on YouTube. So if
Tag that open and then drop.
it's just doughy trades, and I'm going to talk you through my.
So I want to look for that, Yusuf,
for a buy in gold.
and then take a short.
So, like I said, this low here hadn't been created at the time. This was the 4-hour low. This was the previous high. Well,
EU and GU, they've come up, taken the highs. Are they gonna push down?
continued this extension until it got to up here.
But also, Yusuf, remember yen is the inverse of the DXY, isn't it?
Until we create a new high and start pullback. This is when the pullback is over, that is where I would be wanting to enter my buy. So that's why I was looking for a buy this morning. So as it came was coming down, it was showing like that pullback momentum. We dropped down to the 1 hour. As soon as we broke structure on the 1 hour, so as you can see, it was like consolidating, and then it gave us a little bit of bearish momentum.
What's gold doing? Gold's off to the races, man. Should I get in gold longs?
Got a little bit of
Or should I wait for a pullback on gold and short gold?
which then indicated to me we're now still in that extension even on the 1 hour.
If I was on the chart sale, I could have hopped in gold longs.
On the 15 minute, wait for the 15 minute to start pulling back, and then that's where we enter. Sorry, I didn't even see. Got some comments. TJ, thank you so much. But yeah, guys, come over to YouTube and then you'll be able to see the full charts. It does seem like it is a little bit better today. Oh, Bashy! Hey. Oh, you can't stick around. Oh, thank you so much. I need to jump on. Let me know when you trade. I did subscribe, so it should notify me, but I get a lot of notifications. So, thank you for dropping in. So I haven't entered my gold buy yet, Nero. The reason why I'm not entering yet is because where I trade market structure, so obviously you can't see on TikTok. I'm just gonna draw it right with my hand. Like in market structure, if you're in a bullish uptrend, you're gonna go, this is the extension, this is the pullback, this is the extension. I don't wanna trade. I don't wanna enter my buy in the extension. I wanna enter my buy in the pullback, so then we can ride the buy.
She's a funny one, I swear, man. She's a proper funny one. I'm really looking for a good closure on DXY. Yeah, I mean, personally, I want to see like a bearish closure on DXY. But even now, the candlestick's looking really nice, to be fair. Big wick on the upside, tiny body on the lower side. I like the look of that candle.
It's still in the extension. Oh my god, people just fuck off. Sorry for my language. Just someone keeps trying to invite me to go on a live. Sing. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm good, thank you. How are you? XRP. What about XRP? I don't really. Thank you, Nero. It is a bit like this. Good morning, Thomas. So yeah, right now I haven't entered my buy in gold because on the 15 minute.
Right, I'm gonna let her carry on her stream now anyway. Let's focus on our thing. Okay, so yeah, Yusuf, you are looking for basically DXY to drop down even more. Personally, I wanted to come break this low right here, so 97.6, 97.5. I want like a nice body closure below that level and then a retest of that, and then price will continue to drop on DXY, so I'd like to see. Gold is up and away and I'm not in that trade. That's okay. I just need to make another really big risk reward trade on gold. Wow, it's really going, isn't it? Wow, look at gold go. Wow. If I hop in buys here, it might be too late. I'm just gonna swap CHF out for XAUUSD on lower time frame. You guys haven't seen me trade XAUUSD, so that's gonna be interesting. But this is a very, very risky entry because I'm probably using 3% of my account. But it's only a 5k. It's a prop firm challenge. I'm up 20%. The reason it's up 20% is because it's a consistency rule, and because I've hit a couple 60-odd trades, it's making it harder. Because now means I have to target like 100% risk reward. I don't know how I'm going to target 100 risk reward, but I need to find a way. Only thing I can think is really over leveraging the 20% profit I've got on the account. That's the only thing I can think of. So I'm just kind of figuring out or thinking about when to take that trade, because I'm thinking price is going to come back. I'm thinking when would be the best chance or the best time to hop in shorts. So let's go to M2. M1 might be better. Wow, gold is really going, man. I got a feeling I might not be able to hop in gold, because gold's really volatile. So I need something that's gonna give me a big volume move, basically, right? Gold is going for it, lads. Gold is going for it. Gold at market open would have been fantastic. So if it price open dropped down here, or price even opened bullish and then it fell down to the middle there, it would have been good to hop in longs. Of like 120 pip SL or something, and then that'd have been all right. I'm not gonna short gold yet. Looking for shorts on GU. Yeah, I don't know. I think it might keep going up. I think GU might keep going up, I can't lie. Let's see what Dodo is saying.
But I'm really trying to get used to holding. In all honesty, I'm not like. I'm gonna have a little.
She's funny, man. Doey. Yeah, we sit and wait in it. Just because the DXY is falling with such look at that. I mean, it's coming down for sure. I don't really want to short it early. I don't want to be an early trader. I want price action to give me a reason to get in. Remember, price has to come to you. You do your analysis. Price comes to you, then you take a trade. If it's not giving you what you want to see, if it's not giving you your criteria, you're better off just sitting on your hands and waiting, teaching yourself patience by looking at the charts and just watching price action. It's a really good way to teach yourself patience and stuff. So it's good to just kind of exercise that, you know.
Introducing Grammarly.
Yes, Grammarly.
Your all-in-one writing essential. Writing a strong page.
Thank you, Grammarly. I'll have to wait for 4-hour closure. Yeah. gold just creating gaps on London. Is creating gaps, but the problem is with gold that the sack is that gold doesn't always have to pull back, does it? Gold doesn't always have to pull back. I wanted to hop in longs because of one of my accounts. There's a consistency rule on the prop firm, and because I hit a couple 60-yard trades and 40-yard trades, now I need to hit one big trade to kind of reset that, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of like, oh no, oh no. So I need a really big trade. So I'm thinking about just sticking 3% on gold on the M1. I'm glad I caught buys on gold last week. Yeah, Yusuf. That sounds like a fantastic trade. Guys, do me a favor, just like the stream, please. I'd really appreciate it, yeah. If it comes to fill those gaps, either mid-London or New York open now. Yeah, possibility for sure. I woke up really late today because normally I start the stream at about 7:20. I woke up like so late and I don't really feel good either because I haven't slept properly. So yeah, it may be if I'd have woke up earlier, I could have potentially... No, it wouldn't have given me an entry on M1 actually. Just looking at price action now, it wouldn't have given me an entry even if I was awake on time. It's okay, it's gold, it does what it does. Gold is always doing tomfooleries. Guys, do me a favor, share the stream as well. Actually, no, don't share it, it's fine. We don't want loads of people here. We want people who actually want to trade and learn how to trade. So see how EU's taken London high on the open of London, and GU's respecting that level. That's interesting for me. Now we've got 2 minutes left on the M5 chart for a candle close. Let's see what happens. Are we going to keep pushing up on EU and GU, or are we going to start pushing to the downside? If we're going to start pushing to the downside, then there might be an entry at around 8:30 AM, possibly for shorts. You could target the first demand zone. So at 7:30, you got this demand zone right here on M5. 7:40, you could target that zone. Same zone on GU. If market volatility increases Monday, we might have to wait for trades tomorrow. Already placed my limit now. Just gotta take breakfast and wait for the Monday isn't normally that volatile of a day. All it does is Monday kind of corrects the move. Reverse psychology, don't share. No, I don't want to be like famous on YouTube. I just want to have a good following of people who actually want to trade. I don't want 100,000 followers. I don't want 50,000 followers. I just want like 5 or 10,000 people who really want to trade. That's it. I don't want the followers and subscribers of all those idiots like, bro, can you give me signal on gold? Bro, can you give me signal on GBP, JPY? Bro, I traded NFP. I lost my account. Can you help me? Bro, if you're that person, don't come to my stream. You're basically a gambler. Don't come to my stream. Go away. I don't want to deal with you. If you're here to learn, you're genuinely interested about trading, you want guidance and stuff and that type of thing, then yeah, I'm all for helping those people out. But if you're like, bro, I need a pass, and I need a pass, give me a trade, like a drug addict, no thank you, peace out, bye. You know what I mean? Boy, GBP JPY is absolutely falling. Oof, the pit movement. Oof. Oof. Yeah, look at gold go, mate. Yeah, didn't even let me tag. You didn't even let me get in that trade, you know, gold. Why are you doing me dirty like that? Was I gonna check on my phone? Oh yeah, I was gonna check how many people had viewed the stream or whatever. Hey, we got 3 likes, plus I hit the like button just now, so now it's 4. Yay. So Yen's Com took Asia low. That's interesting now. Are we gonna see price give a reversal on the yen. Let's have a look. We do have this huge gap here, guys. We do have a massive... Oh my god, it just feels surreal. I've arrived to school. We've got another 50 pip gap right here. I'd want to see price coming at least 19935. That's around 50% of that gap. Yusuf is funny. I just arrived at school. It feels surreal. Long vacation. Can't really mess with you. Yeah, it can, bro. Already hit both of my potential TPs. If I was in the trade, 200 pips per day would have been 4% profit. Okay, question, why didn't you take them? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. EU's pushing up. I had a feeling, bro. What did I tell you, Divot? Gotta be patient, man. I think if price gives me a continuation entry model, I will take a continuation just to follow the trend on the downside for GBP, JPY. If price gives me a reversal pattern, I'll take that. Because I only take trades on London Open if it retraces to fill my limit or stops. Oh, but it didn't fill that, so you just kind of like, if it filled me and it's going where it's going, I'd be up right now. Yeah, I kind of get it. Yeah, look at the yen, mate. Yen's like, we're gonna hit gym. We're hitting gym hard. Talking about gym, I need to go for a walk after today's stream. Look at the yen, man. Wow. You know, the yen's blessed me with so many like high risk reward trades. Brilliant asset to trade, man. GBP yen. Even Euro yen. USD yen, I don't know. But USD yens are really bad for swing trading because you get charged. If you're buying USD JPY, you're okay because you get paid for a carry trade. If you're shorting it, you get whacked with swaps, like 4.5% swaps. I might just hop in GJ shorts, you know, really quick with an aggressive entry. Yeah, I might just hop in GJ shorts really quickly. I might do a reversal here, innit? I'm gonna wait for a reversal pattern to occur on GBP JPY. I'm gonna stick like 2-3% risk on a trade with like a 3 pip SL. So either that's gonna go really well or really bad. I really should have second. I shouldn't have second guess. No. Yeah, it is. Yen is pumping hard. As I said to you, price come up and it swept a weekly high on GJ. So obviously you can see right here on my chart. Let's go to the 1H. Price come up, swept the August high. That's a monthly high, bro. That's a monthly high. Oh god, yeah, look, it swept a monthly high. So of course you're gonna have a big reaction there. We're expecting a big reaction there. This might. Where's W? D. It's already dropped about 85 pips from taking that level of external liquidity. I think the yen could probably drop down. If this is the real move of the markets, hands down gonna take the low of the day. Yesterday, Friday here. So that's 167. If it is the real sweep and the real direction of the market now shifting, I'd expect it to come down to at least this level here, to this weekly low, which is 250 pips. So yeah, because remember this 200 level is a rejection level, isn't it? That 200 level is a psychological level. So yeah, man. I mean, this looks interesting on the yen. It looks really interesting on the yen, actually. Stay on M5. Stay on M5. No, wait, M2. Stay on M2. I'm gonna stay on M2. Keep an eye for a potential reversal pattern. We can target this right here. Bring that across. That's gonna be classed as an invalid zone. Hit M1. Be mindful of this demand zone and that demand zone. Now, if I really wanted to, we could hop to the 30-second and try and get better clarity on 30-second chart. I'm going to sit on the 30-second chart here and just kind of keep my eyes open on the yen. Just in case you get like a short-term reversal up to that supply zone. Gold's run out of steam just a little bit. And we reached 3610. That's interesting. It's a psychological level, 3610. So let's see what gold does. What about Bitcoin? What's Bitcoin doing right now? BTCUSD. Wow, even Bitcoin's on a run. Should I hop in a big trade on Bitcoin? It doesn't let me open one lot. It doesn't let me open one lot because there's too much leverage in it. What about 0.5? No, 0.5. It don't even let me open 0.5 on Bitcoin. Lol, that's funny. So yen is still showing signs of strength and not really giving a reversal pattern or a entry model for reversals as of yet, but we got to sit patient and then see what happens. Yusuf, Divit, Sak, do you guys have any questions about psychology or anything? Because that's my favorite topic. I'm just gonna check in on Dobby.
At Sky Vegas, get 50 seriously free spins when you join, and 200 more when you deposit and spend £10. No wagering required. What you win is what you keep. Sky Vegas. Play. It's why we're here.
I really need to get payouts and get free YouTube Premium, or get YouTube Premium. What you need is a Brave browser has an integrated ad block. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah. If we break that structural level right there on GJ on the 30-second, that might be a potential long opportunity. There looks like there might be an opportunity on the 30-second on GJ. Gold is still pushing up now. So now we've got a potential break here. So we had a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, tap into a 1 minute demand zone, break a structure here. Now if you get a retracement back into this level here, there might be an opportunity for a potential long on the yen. But looking at GD and EU and GU, it looks like they're still running on the upper side, aren't they? If you look at the M5 on GU, we're kind of dojiing for 5, 10, 15. Let's go on the M15. That might be that's a massive doji right there. Look at that. Yo, doji. Patience is a virtue is what they say, guys. Patience is a virtue. If you guys want to pull up a topic or something, pull up a topic, man, just to kind of fill in the gaps, because you know. Yeah, look at that. EUGU up again. GJ is gonna naturally come down. I don't want to get in longs. This is why I use cross correlation, guys, because if you look at all the pairs I'm trading, yeah, the yen and the Swiss franc, GJ and GC are normally correlated with the inverse of the DXY. So if the DXY is up, they're naturally down, and if the DX down, they're naturally up because they're safe haven currencies. Now, because they're both safe haven currencies and I both trade them on GJ and GC, if I see EU and GU and I see that EU is weaker and GU stronger, and I'm getting a buy opportunity on GBP, CHF and JPY, but I see that CHF is weaker, then I can buy GBP, CHF instead of buying GBP, JPY. So you're using the cross correlation of euro and pound against the dollar, and then using CHF and yen against the dollar to find out the best asset to trade for that day. So it's really good because it's cross correlating all of these pairs into one group. And then also, if you've got the fundamental understanding, the sentiment understanding, that also expands your level of knowledge. EU and G are still going for it. Even on the lower time frame, you got broke structure here, created a demand zone, broke structure here, pull back into demand zone. Broke structure here, might pull back into a demand zone here. So it's kind of just following order flow at the moment. So because it's following order flow, I'm going to sit and wait, no problem. I mean, price has come into this little demand zone here on M1, but I'm expecting it to fail. Just
the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Let's make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on.
yeah, look at the yen. I'm a bit sketchy with it, guys, honestly. Oh, I don't want to long it. It's not giving me perfect criteria. So Yusuf, are you still here? Well, Divot even. You know that 100k kind I passed, I won't get it for a few weeks because I've had to basically order a new passport so I can pass KYC, so that's so annoying. They say patience is a virtue. We've got 6 people watching right now, guys. If you got any questions, drop it in the chat. Because obviously markets are kind of a bit they're not really giving much in terms of entry model or direction. Well, I suppose direction is clear, bullish. It's not giving much more than that. So if you have any questions, guys, drop in the chat and I'll answer it, whether if it's technical, psychological, prop firm questions, whatever. I guess I should get my passport before yeah, literally, Yusuf, I passed my 100k account. I went through KYC and they're not accepting any of my birth certificate, driver's license, nothing. It has to be a passport. And it's annoying because my other prop firm I passed, they're like, yeah, sure, you're fine, here's your account. So it's annoying. So I've literally had to so I was just literally had to pay like $120 to get a passport and I have to wait 3 weeks to get the passport. So annoying. But yeah, if you're using Funded Next, just make sure you got your KYC information, passport and stuff like that sorted. They're really like strict with their criteria. Contecol is another prop firm I use. They're a lot more relaxed. They're a lot more easygoing. I will start getting discount codes for prop firms and stuff like that, but I'm only gonna do it with firms that have paid out. So once I know they've paid out and they're legitimate at giving me payouts, then I'm going to stop offering codes and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm also working on trying to get a discount code for a trading journal. Because I know a company that does a trading journal, a really good one. So I'm going to try and work with them, try and get a discount code so then I can get you guys some value off of some really good stuff. Journals are fantastic. And I'm also going to try and look at getting some discounts on backtesting softwares. So that's what I'm thinking. Backtesting software, journal, and prop firms. These are probably the 3 best things or tools that you need as a trader. Could you explain Asia high and low, London high and low stuff? Because I've been hearing about it for one and I don't know what it truly means. Okay. So when you talk about the concept of liquidity, you look at zones where there's a lot of orders being placed and stuff like that. And so for me, the way I trade, I look at Asia high and low and I look at the internal price action of Asia to tell me where is the market gonna go. So for me, I can trade Asia, but I wait for Asia to print the full session. Now, why is that? Okay, so you can see here, we got a channel right here, yeah? We got this nice little channel right there, looks beautiful. Price come down, set the channel, bullish here, built another channel right here. Built another channel right here. Under there, actually. Bit lower. Set the channel, broke structure, pull into demand zone, broke structure. Pulled in demand zone, broke structure, and it's all because of Asia. Now, if Asia has swept, if Asia has taken a key level or something like that, the odds are that Asia's telling you where is the next move gonna happen, where is London gonna go, where are you gonna see the next part of the move. Because on the lower time frame, the more algos are working, the more bots are working on 30-second, M1, M2. So you need to understand how bots work and how the algorithm works for all these corporations and stuff like that, because a lot of these guys have bots and stuff. I'm gonna get off of this stream now because yeah. So yeah, Asia is normally classed as like a pool of liquidity, or normally classed as it gives you direction where the market's gonna go. So people kind of wait for Asia to print, and then they look at the high or the low of Asia as target zones. I do the exact same thing. I look for Asia high, Asia low as target zones. It depends on the way price action's printed. So for example, where can I find the perfect example of Asia high and low printing what I want to see? Okay, here. So here we can see a channel through Asia, absolute channel through all of that. Trend line, high lows, high high, high lows, high high, high lows, high high. Structure traders are in there. Demand traders are in there. Trend line traders are in there. What do I see? A channel build up. I'm waiting for price to come take that channel to continue the move to the upside, inducing internal to go external. That's kind of how I see it. So price, obviously London come down, swept these equal lows, mitigating the channel, mitigating these relatively equal lows, broke structure to the upper side. I wanted to hop in longs, but there's invalid zones in every single angle. Yo D, how you doing, my friend? Welcome. And then here's even a better example. Here's the GU shorts I took. Yeah, we had a build up of a channel. Frankfurt come, swept the channel. We broke structure, we pulled back in at London Open, and I took that short because Asia's telling me what to do. And at Asia low, we have an invalid zone. Frankfurt low, invalid zone. Why is that invalid? Because it's a demand zone at the low of Frankfurt or at the low of Asia, when we've just pulled back and it took internal liquidity to target the external side of it. So that's how that's how I look at Asia, but most people look at the high and the low being pools of liquidity, and that's why they target it on M15, M30. But for me, I decipher M1 Asia. I look at what is the candlestick showing me, where is the zone, is there a trend line, where's 50% of Asia, why is 50% of Asia important? For me, I really analyze Asia to allow me to forecast what is London gonna do. Now, it's a bit tricky because when it comes to New York, my way of trading New York is very different because the price action is different in New York. So in New York, I look at price. Is it going to take a London high or London low? That's fine if it doesn't. Does it take structural highs and lows in between London high and London low? If it takes the structural highs and lows in New York session and it gives a confirmation for a short or a long, then I think about taking that trade. So there's something called daily cycle variations, yeah? Or basically, there's things I want to see, 3-4 different things I want to see on the daily, how can I put it, the cycle of where the price action's going, the cycle of the way price action's behaving, and there's 3 or 4 different cycles of that. If Asia is built up 4 or 5 equal highs, London sweeps the high, price comes all the way down, and then obviously sweeps the low of Asia, probably comes down for the previous daily low. In New York session, it comes for the previous daily low. Then in New York session, I can look for longs back up to the middle of Asia for the middle of the day, or I can target London high for the high of the day. That's one of the cycles. If one of the cycles is same situation again, London sweeps the high, price comes down, doesn't come sweep daily lows or anything like that, it just kind of drops, then consolidates and does a pullback, then I look for internal liquidity. So have you got like a break and retest level? Have you got a resistance level on the internal price action? Does New York come take that level? Is it give you confirmation for shorts? If it does, that's a continuation. New York is a continuation of London. It might even be the case where you've got an M15 supply demand zone, price comes tags into that zone, you can trade from that level itself and do a continuation from there. So I've got 3 or 4 different daily cycles, which is what allows me to kind of be flexible in terms of the way I'm trading. I hope that answered your question, Yusuf, about Asia high and Asia low. And London high and London low, because London high and London low, that's where traders are getting in, orders are being filled. So once again, how we look at Asia as a pool of liquidity, we look at London as a pool of liquidity, and that only really works on the lower time frame. Yeah, it is relatively complicated because you need to understand what is moving the markets on M1, what is moving the markets on 30-second. It's algos, it's algorithms and stuff like that, which is why you see patterns, you see time frame. Like Frankfurt opens an important time, London opens an important time, 8:30 is an important time, 9:30 is an important time, and 11:30 is an important time. That's for London session. And all of that is because bots and algorithms work within certain criteria. So it is relatively complicated, but that's just understanding price action on M1. That's just understanding price action. When I trade, I understand fundamentals. So I look at, is there a fundamental reason to take this trade? Even though I only trade for like an hour or an hour and a half, I like to be on the side of fundamentals and the sentiment, just because it gives me extra confluences. It might not really play out in that 5, 10, 15, 20 minute trade, possibly, but that daily candle print might be the distribution, or not distribution, might be the action of that fundamental showing, you know what I mean? So if I can at least capture the London section of it, knowing that the fundamentals line up, the sentiment lines up, the technical lines up, the liquidity lines up, the direction lines up, basically I've got everything ticked, every single thing ticked on my trading list, or whatever you want to call it. So the way I trade M1 is relatively complicated, because you need to understand market structure, you need to understand supply demand zone, you need to understand the importance of time, you need to understand candlestick anatomy. It's quite in depth, I would say, but when you're trading M1, you cannot simplify M1. It's so fast paced, you can't just go to the 4-hour time frame and say break, retest, short, or buy. M1 doesn't work like that, because there's so much information. You need to sit and decipher, which is why on M1 it takes me about 5 to 15 minutes per it takes me about 5 to 15 minutes per pair to analyze, because I need to go to the M15 time frame to look at the higher time frame levels. For me, M15 is a higher time frame. If I can't find any information on M15, I go to 4-hour, then I go to 1 hour, then I come to M15, then I go to M5, I go to M1. So there is numerous time frames being involved. But I only ever really aim for trading for 1-2 hours. I don't like holding a trade for 3-4 hours, because I don't need 60 RR, I don't need 40 RR, I just need 10 and 15 RR consistently. So yeah, I have caught 50, I have caught 46 R, 62 R, but just because you catch it doesn't mean it's a normal thing. These are not normal things that occur. On average, between 10 and 18 RR is my average TP, which is a fantastic average. My win rate is around 45 to 55%, depending how selective I am. But I'm willing to sacrifice the frequency of my trades for the quality of my trades. GU might have actually gave a setup here, because if you look here on GU, what are we seeing right now? All I'm seeing is an absolute channel right there, and that looks like an absolutely fantastic level to short from, because then you can trade into all of this, like into all of this price action. So yeah, that looks like a fantastic level for a short. We were bullish here and here. We were bullish here, we were bullish in Frankfurt, but now we've had London, we could potentially turn around and switch and shoot down. Nice shooting star candle forming on XAU on the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, that looks like a nice thing, but remember, everyone's seeing what we're seeing, so price might come just to fill these levels and then continue up. This is the problem with the gold, is that it does a lot of manipulation. All I'm seeing on M1 is a channel build up, a sweep of the channel, and that's a continuation criteria. So for me, that looks like it's going to continue bullish. I don't like the look of that. That's invalidated selling it. That's probably, if anything, I might look into hopping gold buys. If I can catch like a 5 pip SL on gold, which is quite tight. If I can catch a 5 pip SL on gold, I can target the high again. 65, probably hold it to like 60, 36, 13. I can probably target like 36.18. That, yeah, 36.18 looks valid. Yusuf, all's well. Just recovering from my Friday. NFP did me bad. Oh, D, no. What happened, brother? What happened? Vibav Campbell, how do you trade such a high time frame? So because I trade the 30-second and the M1 chart, I'd say the reason I'm able to trade that is because I've mastered psychology, I've mastered patience, I've mastered discipline, and I understand what is trading. Trading is a job where you risk money, which means you will lose money to make money. So what does that mean? There's risk involved. How do you learn to trade that? By being emotionless and following data, following statistics, following factual information, rather than I feel gold is gonna go up, I feel this zone is gonna hold, I feel. At that point you're a feminist. I feel men are worse than women. I feel women can be kings and queens. I feel a woman can build a house. Okay, I don't care about your feelings, I care about facts. Point being, trading is based on data and facts, and when you've got your data, you've understood the difficulty of trading, why traders fail, what leads to their failure and stuff like that, and then you work on fixing your mindset to offset these issues. It's easy for you to become a disciplined trader. It's easy for you to become consistent. It's easy for you to become profitable way faster than the average person. I've only been trading for about 9 months and I've already excelled faster than most people. I've not blew a single challenge. I've not lost a single challenge or anything in my first 9 months of trading. That's almost unheard of. Almost unheard of. Only exceptional people do that. I'm not saying I'm exceptional, but what I'm trying to say is that when you got the data, you understand the job, you understand what you're supposed to do, it makes it easy for you to be better in that job, if that makes sense. Went against gold trend. What do you mean, D? You're talking about me trying to short gold? You can short gold on M1. You can always short gold on M1, especially 30-second. The only problem is that with gold shorts on lower time frame, you can't catch big RR because you're not going to get a big drop to the downside. You're just going to be catching the retracement side of the movement. But as I said, if you catch a 5-6 pip SL and you get a retracement of 100 pips, 150 pips, that's still a fantastic trade, isn't it? It's still a fantastic trade regardless. Guys, do me a favor, hit the like button. Oh, I mean me. If you're going against gold, bro, make sure you're doing it the right way, yeah? Make sure you're not being a crazy guy about going against gold. You have to have like criteria for it. Yo guys, 7 people watching right now. If you got any questions, drop it in the chat. Yeah, but for me, I think, in my opinion, I'm gonna make a very solid statement right now. I believe there is no truly successful, consistently profitable trader without understanding psychology. I truly believe that, and I'm saying it right now. Find me a trader who says my psychology's really bad but my technicals carry me through to become consistently profitable. Tell me that. I think it's impossible, because psychology means disciplined. It means following your data, following your trading plan, and psychologically, you know what I mean. August, I think I was up like 9% in August, like 9% in August, just from 2 trades. Because in August I caught 44R right here on the charts. I'll show you the trade on the charts because I trade on TradingView. Where was it? Yeah, here it was. Yeah, Friday the 21st of August I caught 46.7R. And by the way, this is a different account because I had a few people saying that, oh, you know, you can't trade M1, it's a scam, you're probably, you know, not consistently profitable, blah blah blah. I said to that person, You're in the YouTube space. You've got loads of followers. You tell me, what should I do to prove to you I'm an authentic real trader? He said, go with a regulated broker, link your account to my FX book. I said, cool. So my broker is IC Markets. I use a demo account. I got a brand new demo account, 100k fresh account. I linked with my FX book. So that's now my track record. So now people can't say, oh, it's fake, you've manipulated it, whatever. All genuine, all authentic. So yeah, on this account, I've took 2 trades, one in September, one in August. August, I'm up 5.75% on this account. In September, I'm up about 4% on this account from 2 trades. So basically up around 10% in 2 trades. But if I was to include the whole of August, I think I took about 2 more TPs. So for August, I'm probably up around 9%, realistically. That's not the best trade. This is my best trade. GU shorts. 1 second. I caught 62.5R. Here we go. So if you look at this trade on Tuesday, the 2nd of September, you can see my executions. You can see like, all these little marks on me taking partials and letting the trade run. So this trade was 60. Oh, it doesn't even show it. This trade was 62.5R. So I've caught 100R or 105R in about 2 weeks. Risk per trade is very small risk per trade. Because I trade multiple prop firm accounts, on the 5, 10k accounts I risk 1%. On my 100, 200k and 50k I risk 0.25 up to 0.5. So it's average risk. I think on the 46R trade I made about 30,000, and the 62.5R trade I made about 30,000 again. But the 62R trade had less risk. I think the risk on the 62R trade was about 0.25%. I think the risk on the 46R trade was about 0.4%, something like that. Do you have a Think Capital account? Nope. I don't yet know. I will get a Think Capital account after I've passed all of these accounts, because right now I'm funded 150k right now. I should have been funded all of my accounts, but because I use a trade copy and I've got 10 different accounts, some of the prop firms, the prices are different. One account hits SL, another account doesn't hit SL. All these stupid niggly issues. Otherwise I should have been funded nearly 600k, unfortunately. So once I kind of start getting payouts, I am going to go to Think Capital. I want to get 2 mil max allocation ASAP. So when I get my first 2 payouts, all of the money is going straight back into accounts. You killed it that day. I did a fantastic trade on that day, bro. And it's just following data, following the plan, taking the partials at the level you're supposed to take it, let the runner run. If the market's giving you a trade, maximize the opportunity, don't leave profit on the table. A lot of it is very logical, data-driven, sensical approach, which is what makes you a successful trader. Can you please tell me what I learned from your losses too? So for me, losses are part of the strategy. Because I trade M1, my win rate isn't that high. Yeah, but Sacramento, the problem is, yeah, that, okay, there's one prop firm that basically all my other accounts were break even, nearly past, but one prop firm was in 9.7% drawdown. And there's one prop firm, because I'm trading M1, yeah, my SL is between 2 and 4 pips. My average SL on EUGU. On GJ, my average SL is between 3 to 7 pips, yeah. Now, there's one prop firm I trade, I've got 3 accounts with them. 200k, 10k, 5k, so 215k. Quite a sizable amount of prop firm challenges, right? This prop firm, when I was using the trade copier, all my other accounts were hitting TP or break even or whatever. This other company, they're all hitting SL because of the spread being so bad, the spread on M1, or the price being 2-3 pips different than all the other prop firms. All the other prop firms are within 0.5 pips of each other. in market price. This one prop firm was 2-3 pips different, and if my SL is 2 or 3 pips and this is 2-3 pips more, if I'm risking 0.5%, that account took a 1% loss. If all my accounts missed my SL by half a pip, that account hit SL by 2 pips. So this is why some of my accounts are funded, some are not funded, because when you're trading with loads of different prop firms on the low time frame, you're gonna have issues of price differences. I've fixed the problem now. I've fixed that problem. Since I fixed it, the 200k account was in 9.7% drawdown, the 200k account. Now it's 7% drawdown, and the 2 accounts linked to that past phase 1, almost past phase 2. So now that I've fixed that problem by just separating the trade copyrights, doing individual trades. Can you tell me what you learned from your losses? So you should only be taking losses which are part of your trading plan. What does that mean? If you've taken that trade must, I reiterate, must be part of your trading plan. So when you accept that stop loss, it's part of your trading plan. On to the next trade. Don't think I need to make it back. I don't care about that. If I took, I've took those TPs on those days, 100R, I don't care. It's in the past. Today's a new day. Take the new trade. I'm not going to say I'm up 100R, I'm not going to trade anymore. No, trading is a job. If the market presents an opportunity, I'm going to take that opportunity. I'm going to maximize on the opportunity. So markets are very much like that. So I think the biggest lesson, the best lesson I can give to you as traders is do back testing. Get your data. Look at the markets. What is the market doing? What are you seeing from that? I won't say on the YouTube stream, but if you send me a message on Instagram or X, I prefer X, I'm happy to disclose it in DMs. But basically, all my other accounts break even or past. That one account was in 9.7% drawdown. So it was horrendous, absolutely disgusting. But as I said, I'm now in 7% drawdown. So I've had a couple TPs on that account. By risking very, very small, because capital preservation is a big thing. So I was risking really, really small to just slowly creep that account back. Market spread, the spreads on market differences on the real market and prop firm demos should not be that large. Yeah, but you know what it is, like all the different prop firms have their own person they go to get their pricing from, to get their data from. And there's one company for me is just disgusting. They're okay for M15, M30, 4-hour time frame because you're working with big spread, big SLs, big entry zones. But on M1 30-second, it's so hard. And I've got their raw spread account. It's so difficult. Even check this out. Because I trade on that prop firm separately, I would set my order block or my supply zone, and price would come in, take the zone entirely, but all my other accounts didn't even take the zone, they just tagged the zone and dropped. But this one prop firm would just annihilate the zone. Like, there's no consistency. There is no consistency. So for me, it's a major problem, that prop firm. But as I said, if you're trading a higher time frame, don't worry about it, you're okay. Let's look at Bitcoin. What's going on with Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin rallied. Should I hop in gold shorts? What? Let me just look at gold for a second, guys. Gold is looking nice. If price comes and breaks this low, I might look for potential stab at taking shorts here on that 15k account. I'm going to risk 3% on that trade and try and do a really big thingy, you know. Okay, so I was thinking about using new risk management. Let me know what you think. First trade 0.25. If my trade is 1-to-1, I'll put 1.25 more risk, target 4.75. Okay. Have you back tested your strategy? Have you used any back testing software? I got two screens, so if I'm looking at this side is because I'm looking at the monitor where the chart is, so I can see the chart, and then on my left side is basically the monitor for the charts. I got 6 likes. Thank you guys for the likes, I appreciate it. Guys, if you've got any questions, drop it in the chat, whether you want me to go over any pairs for you or anything like that, because I'm not really seeing much in terms of price action, to be honest. Oh wait, 30-second shot on GJ. What have I done here? What have I done here? Lower high, led to a low, low, led to a lower high, led to a low, low, led to a low high, led to a low, low, led to a low high, led to a low, low, led to a higher high, led to a higher low. We didn't break structure. Buys are still not valid on GBPJPY, so I'm going to sit and wait. What did you say? And then a third one is your hands. Huh? What do you mean? I didn't get what you meant, Zach. Maybe I'm stupid, but I didn't get what you meant. I'm sorry. Or there's 1 second chart. Yeah, let's trade the 1 second. Come on, lads. We're doing the 1 second chart. Not much. Okay, not much meaning you haven't done back testing. Okay, that's a red flag. Brother, do back testing for 1 year. Do 100 tests over the span of 1 year. All the market conditions, the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Do 100 back tests. How long does it take you to analyze each trade? On your hands. Oh, you mean my phone? Yeah. I am actually gonna upgrade my monitors. I'm gonna get a 4K 65-inch curved monitor. I'm gonna try and split it into 3. I think you can split them curved monitors into 3 sections. And then again, iPad as well, and stick an iPad here because I can trade my separate account, because I've got 10 accounts. So TradingView deals with about 5 accounts, and then that one company I've got 3 accounts. I trade that one company as in those all accounts together, so I take a second trade there. And then I've got another account on my phone, so I trade the same trade on M1 3 times, which is annoying because sometimes I'll get missed. 1 or 2 accounts might trigger, the third one might miss because I'm just not fast enough, or it's impossible to be fast enough to take that trade, if you catch what I mean. This looks fantastic to me because you've got an invalid zone right there, and then basically we've got a bunch of liquidity above it. But remember, we've had a major inducement on the higher time frame. On the 1H, we swept the weekly high or the monthly high, so it makes sense price is going to give a hard rejection to the low side. Yeah, but Campbell, you need to do your back testing. Yeah, do you know your win rate? Do you know your average risk reward? Do you know your average losing streak? Do you know your average trade duration? Do you know what time on average you enter the market? Do you know all these things? If you do, that's fine. Keep going as you are. If you don't, stop doing everything, get your data, then continue to trade. Otherwise, you're just going to the casino, you're playing blackjack, deal is hitting you with a 15, you're like, hit me, you're hitting on a 15. You get a 4, you're at 19, then you're hitting on a 19, and then you go bust and the dealer wins. Same thing. Literally same thing. And instead of playing blackjack, you're playing Jack Black. So yeah, it depends if you want to be like a trader or a drug addict. You know, I need this trade. I need this TP. Oh man. Gold is still not giving me anything, man. Let's go back to GBP, CHF. Okay, so this is following the suit of the yen. Yeah, it's following suit on the yen. Did a bit of a drop there, took this level. Yeah, I don't like GBP, CHF. What other pairs can I have a look at, man? I'm just going to stick on gold for now because on that one account where the consistency rule is, man, price is choppy. It is. Remember, it's Monday, innit? So Monday can go two ways. It can consolidate or it can give a bit of a move in a direction, slowly creeping in that direction, which is kind of what's happening here. It's kind of creeping in one direction. That's what we see off of the back of what happened on NFP. So yeah, that makes sense. You know why it's kind of creeping down off the back of NFP. Also, are any of you guys fundamental based traders? Because I'm a fundamentalist and I don't know if any of you guys are. So would you guys benefit from knowledge on fundamentals and stuff or not? I think I'm the only M1 trader that live streams and shows all the authentic trades with a legit login broker. And just that alone, I think I'm the only one. And on top of that, I trade fundamentals and sentiment. And cross coloration and stuff. Yeah. So basically, it's funny because you would never think an M1 trader would trade fundamentals because M1 doesn't really show any fundamental bias and stuff. But yeah, like I love fundamentals because fundamentals are the main market mover on the higher time frame. So if you can kind of understand it on the lower time frame or kind of be in line with that, it kind of boosts your confluences, doesn't it? I'm purely technical in terms of entry model. As you can tell, the way I trade is very, very technical, quite complicated. I think it's easy, but obviously I've been trading it for a while. And I'm a fast learner. I pick up things really fast at an exceptionally fast rate, so it kind of helps. But I'm very technical. But you know, if you're not seeing success as a technical trader, learn fundamentals, learn sentiment. It'll help you a lot. Loved your news analysis yesterday. Yeah, because basically, like, I understand fundamentals a lot.
4:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Get Eurozone Centix Investor Confidence Index. Forecast -2 on the prime -3, spot 7.
Right, okay, that's interesting. So what was I saying? Yeah, so basically because I have my own business and stuff, which is related to importing, exporting from the USA.
Well, hello everybody, this is Donald J. Trump. You're behind the market.
5 hours, what divot?
Day trader, go real time.
What are you talking about? 5 hours divot? I don't know what you mean. So because I trade for, I have a business and stuff like that, and I have a lot of import export, but it's mainly importing from the USA. I kind of realized that fundamentals of the main market mover on the higher time frame before I started trading. This was like 6-7 years ago. No, probably about 4 years ago actually. What year are we now? 2025. Yeah. Okay, I'll have a look at his comment in a second. I'm just replying to Sack's question about the news analysis and stuff. So I kind of knew that fundamentals play a big role in stuff, and for me, I understand economy, I understand GDP, I understand the importance of rate cuts and stuff like that. For me, it's very simple, but I know some people might not find it simple. But yeah, you know, I love having more of a holistic approach in trading, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think it's good to understand the fundamentals. It's good to understand the sentiment behind it on the higher time frame. Where are the big guys looking at? What's JP Morgan thinking? What's Warren Buffett's view on things? It's good to kind of understand why these guys are rich, because they understand fundamentals. They understand the main mover of the market. If you can understand and grasp that, it's only going to benefit you as a trader. So that's it, in my opinion. Even though I trade M1 30-second, there's no fundamental impact on a 30-second chart. But for you to understand the overall direction of the market, the overall sentiment of the market, it helps you pick your bias better or line up confluences with your bias. And it just helps you improve as a trader, because all you're doing is just educating yourself more. It's education. You're educating yourself more. Okay, thank you, mate. My win rate is 36%. Average risk reward is 1 to 4. Trade duration is 5 hours. Wow, that is a long trade, bro. What time do you enter the market on? Do you enter the market on a 1 hour or a 30-minute time frame? How big is your SL on average? Is your SL around 30 pips? 30, 40 pips, I'm guessing. 36 win rate is bad. You're only just making profitability. You need to boost your win rate or increase your risk reward, because your strategy, as per your data, it's not profitable. It's like slightly profitable. My win rate is around 45 to 55% depending how selective I am. I can boost it to 60-65% win rate, but then the trade frequency drops a lot. So I'm happy at around 45 to 55% win rate, average or being between 10 and 18. So that's a highly profitable strategy. Losing streak between 4 and 8 trades. But once again, the losing streak is reflective of the quality of trade I'm taking. So if you're 36% win rate with the 1 to 4R, you need to boost your win rate to about 45%. You need about 45% to be profitable on a consistent level. Or you can stay at 35 win rate, but then you need to boost your risk reward to about 8. That data is not good enough, man. You're basically gonna be like, your data is the same as 50% win rate, but your risk reward is 1.1, 1.2. You're only just making money. Only just. You've got no leeway for mistakes being made or anything like that. You need leeway. I'm enjoying this discussion, by the way, guys. Even though I'm not really looking at the charts. Guys, do you want me to have a look at any charts? Is there any pairs you want me to have a look at? Because it's mainly me sat talking to you guys, and I'm actually enjoying the discussion. So is there any charts you want me to have a look at? Like in the bottom or something? Oh, look. Oh, wait. I made a mistake. Yeah, there was an entry right here. Break even would be at this high, targeting this level here, get a reaction, and then take the higher zone, and then potentially target all the way up to about here. Yeah, so up to about here. That's a valid trade. Either it's gonna go up and break structure. No, wait a second. It's not valid. It's not valid. It's not valid. Never mind. Never mind. It's not valid. GJ longs are not valid. That might push price down further. Gold is still kind of not giving me anything. UGU starting to push down. What time are we on? 9:26. We might get a move happening soon because we're in that time zone. Let's hop on the M2 actually. It's annoying because I need a bigger screen so I can see more price action. But I need to see it on a lower time frame, of course. Eurozone. Centex investor confidence is at 9:30. I don't know what type of volume we're going to get from that, so we'll have to see what the volume is on that. So we've actually made higher high, lower low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low, led to a potentially lower high. Okay, so we could short GBPUSD if we break this level here. If we break these two lows, this low and this low here, and price retraces back into this supply zone or this supply zone, that's an opportunity for a short. And you could probably target Frankfurt low. If price keeps going, target Asia low. So you could potentially hop on that trade. I say potentially because nothing's guaranteed. I watch the 4 hour and I enter on 30-minute time frame. That makes sense. Campbell, if you're trading 4 hour chart, learn fundamentals. Fundamentals are going to help you drastically on the lower time, high time frame. And then 30-minute time frame is good to enter, but a 5 hour trade is a long trade, my brother. Long trade. Do you have a break-even process, Campbell? Yeah, 1% risk targeting 4. Okay, do you have a break-even process? You don't. Okay, learn how to make a break-even process because that might boost your win rate from 36 to maybe 45. If it does that, you're going to cap your losses, and that might, you capping your losses might give you just enough win rate to boost your profitability. So try and look at a data, do some back testing, or look at all your trades where you take a loss. Look at all your trades where you take a win. Look at them and say, is there a way I can go break even on any of these trades to protect me? Is there a way I can go break even to stop this SL? Is there a way I can go break even to, even though I'm in profit on this trade, I go break even but it doesn't tag my break even and then carry on? Look at the pictures, look at your trades and try and find a way to do that, because if you can implement a break even process, that might literally bring you from 30%, 6% win rate up to maybe 45, maybe 50%. If you're doing that small adjustment, it could really boost your data. It could really boost the way you trade and make you a better trader. So I would definitely look at trying to implement some type of break-even process or something. Sacrimony 60% on a 1 to 3 for me. That sounds good. 60% is fine. 1 to 3 is good. Yeah, that's good. That's profitable. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Before I used to trade M5 and my win rate was 75%, between 68 and about 78. Yeah, but 70 to 80% basically. Yeah, and my risk reward was about 2R. That was on M5, but the problem was
10 seconds.
A lot of the time price would kind of chop and then go in a direction. I was like, I don't like that on M5. Okay, 10 seconds. We got news.
Minus 9.2. Lower than forecast -2.
That's not good, is it? So Eurozone Centrix Investor Confidence Index is supposed to be -2, come out as -9.2. That's worse. Oh, you got New York Fed inflation expectations at 4 p.m. That's going to be an interesting one. It might help move the market quite a bit. Thank you so much for guidance. Yeah, no problem. I'm just trying to figure out a way where I could get into a trade on this, but it's not really looking like it wants to give me anything, man. GBP, JPY is just kind of chopping here, just doing a compression of price, you know, compressing price into like a little channel or whatever you want to call it. We're at 9:30 now, so now we could look at both sides of the market. So either if price comes down, kind of mitigates this level or this channel here, we could go bullish. If price just does a reversal here after taking this low, if it does a reversal into the supply zone, you can short. If it does a reverse into this supply zone, you can short. Personally, I'm not taking that trade. Just because the confluences aren't, there's just not enough confluences there for me. This is like a B plus setup. Because I like rate A plus, A, B, B plus. This is like a B plus setup. Still good, don't get me wrong, but you know. More about Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Yeah, Bitcoin's not doing so much. Guys, do me a favor, if you haven't hit the like button. If you've already done it, thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I do. Once I make 1% profit, I'll break. Okay, that's fine. So you have a 36% win rate with the break even process. That's not that good. That's not that good. You need to improve on that, bro. You need to improve on your entries, or you need to improve on your SL, or you need to improve. You need to get that better, Campbell. Cambly. Yeah, sorry, I said Campbell. Cambly. You need to boost that win rate by at least 10%. You need at least 45. 40 is okay, but 45 is better. It gives you more leeway. As you can see, you need a lot of patience for M1, like a lot of patience. You have to literally sit and look at candle by candle by candle by candle by candle and just have like patience of like a saint. David Bayo, you still here? I'm just having to sit and wait for price action, man, to give me something. But bear in mind, guys, you do have CPI this week. We've got CPI on the 11th, which is Thursday, and we got PPI Wednesday. So price might be there's a possibility price might consolidate until then, because the market's kind of being mindful of what is the CPI going to come out as. Because if you look at the Fed Watch tool, so let's have a look at the Fed Watch tool. So we're getting a bit more into fundamentals here now, guys. So Fed Watch tool. Okay, let me just flick the... Okay, so let me go to OBS. Yeah, you're here. Yeah, exactly. I was just wondering where you were in it. This might just have to be a New York session, Divot. But even if it's not in New York session, it's fine because price just might chop. So here's the Fed watch tool. This is basically what the Fed forecasts for rate cuts, right? So we're in September here. We're expecting a 90% cut in the September 17th meeting for the FOMC. 0.25 basis point cut. But what do you see here? You see here there's a 10% chance for a 0.5 basis point cut. That's interesting. The market's priced in one cut for September. The market's priced in a second cut for October, 73% chance of a cut. And this even gave a 7.8% chance of a 0.5% cut. Before, it was 45, 45 and like 10. Now, December, what's happening in December? What do we see here? There is a huge likelihood of a third cut. Before, the market priced in 2 cuts. That's why the DXY was weakening. After NFP, what we've seen on December is a third cut is a 68% chance of a third cut occurring. And there's talks being had by the Fed that in this September meeting, there might be a 0.5 basis point cut. You're probably wondering what's the importance of that. The importance of that is if Jerome Powell on the 17th comes out, does a 0.5 basis cut, DXY is going to fall. Why? Because they're not expecting it. They're expecting a 0.25 cut. But they have said maybe there's 0.5, maybe. If they come out and they do 0.5, everyone's going to be like, whoa, that's bigger than expected. And then we're going to see what his statement is. What's he going to say off of the back of that? What is he going to say in that press conference? Is he going to say, we've done a 0.5% cut because things are looking bad? DXY is going to fall. Is he going to say we've done a 0.5% cut but the economy is resilient and we're doing it just to be a safety precaution? Is going to bolster the dollar and kind of support it. So this is where fundamentals important, the Fed's important, Jerome Powell is important. The view behind how the market reacts is important. And these are things a lot of traders don't talk about. Only fundamental traders who trade 4 hour, who trade daily, who trade weekly, JP Morgan, all these guys, they have this mentality, they have this understanding of the market. So yeah. So that's going to be interesting for sure. And price is still not giving much. Guys, do you want me to look at any pairs? Because I got nothing here, man. But David, be careful in New York session just in case it might also be manipulative or whatever. If you don't see clean price action, wait, have patience, trade the next day. Gold ran out of puff, look at that on gold. The last 5-10 minutes and even this candle here is kind of like running out of volume. That's interesting. Price is very choppy on all angles, even on the GBP yen it's choppy, even on the what's its face, gold is obviously up and away kind of, but right now it's slowly kind of run out of volume. How much has it done since London Open? Yeah, it's done 280 pips. That makes sense. I think I'm gonna call it. I might not get a fill today unless price is either near or approaching my area limit by now. To be honest, what pair are you looking at again, Zach? And what level have you got your limit set? It's funny because Dowie keeps saying to me, I need to come to your live stream, I need to come to your live stream, but she never comes. I like this beat, man. It's so chill. XA. Oh yeah, you're on gold, aren't you? Yeah, I forgot. Sorry about that. Yeah. Maybe she's ghost watching. Maybe. Dowie, if you're ghost watching, why are you not talking, bro? I went to your stream. I talked on your stream. Help the algorithm. So 35.89. But oh wait, what, damn it. So there exactly, and then I'm guessing you'd probably target the high, and then you've got another one 35.85. Have you fibbed the low to the high? Have you done it off of a fib? Is that what you've done? God damn it, why do I keep getting the I keep getting the thing wrong on the fib? There you go. You know, for me, in my opinion, I would target more like this level here. So like 35.96 to like 35.99. So more like, oh damn, that was wrong. So more like there. And then cover the low but there. Yeah, something kind of like that. Possibly, yeah. I'd probably... The thing is with gold, yeah, gold's a tricky asset. The reason it's a tricky asset is because if you know gold, you know gold is volatile as hell. And you know that gold doesn't always have to do a pullback. So it's kind of like, you know. Yeah. So it was that swing low to that high, wasn't it? This low to this high here. And the M5, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, bro. I'll be honest, I'm not sure. And that's the thing with gold, innit? If you're not sure about gold, you're better off not trading it, man. But obviously, if you're sure about it, then yeah, go for it, man. If you're confident, 100% go for it. But yeah, I don't know if price is gonna drop that hard in the next hour. I don't see it really dropping that hard, Sack, in the next hour. Clearly, buyers are in control. It's a buyer's market on gold. And we know through data and history that when gold breaks highs of all time, it rallies. It really rallies. So the odds of us catching a pullback, it's not likely. It can happen, but it's not likely. So yeah, I mean, take that, you know, as you will. Price action's not really giving much. Maybe silver looks better. That's why I have two limits, 1 out 0.5. Yeah. Let's just look at XAG. Maybe silver's given a bit of a better price action because I quite like silver. Silver's lovely to trade. Let's go on the let's go on the 1 hour first, yeah, and just have a 1 hour look in it. Clearly bullish. Yep. M15. Huh. Silver did perfect here. Come down, took this low and this low here. Then it gave a potential reversal pattern. But it didn't give an entry anywhere. Now we've come up and we've taken Asia high as well as this structural high with relatively equal highs right here. I prefer gold, silver longs, bro, from 41. Price drops to this level, 41. Pew! But bear in mind, you've got this beautiful channel right here. Beautiful little compressed channel. Oh my god, that is beautiful. So you could long it from here or you could long it from around here. So it's 40.75. Yeah. Silver looks a bit better, to be honest. I can't lie, bro. But gold's got the volume today. Gold's got the volume today. One of my friends trades platinum. Platinum's supposed to be good. Ghost watching. I'm back. Hey Yusuf, hello. How you doing, man? Price has been a bit chippy choppy, isn't it? Anything? No, not really, Yusuf. Price is just kind of like choppy. You can look at the M5 time frame and GU in the top corner. Look at M5 on EU over here. Look at gold on M5. It's all kind of, it dropped and it's just chopping. Pushed and it's just chopping. So there's no really clear direction, Yusuf. So it's just kind of been a bit of a tricky one, I can't lie. It looks like a no trade day, so that's okay. As I said, I'm funded officially anyway. So if it's a no trade day, all it is I'm not risking capital. I'm not risking losing my account. I'm not risking putting myself in drawdown. I'll just sit and wait for the right trade to come to me. If it comes to me, fantastic, happy days. If it doesn't, no problem. Accounts are preserved. Capital is preserved. Nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that at all. I forgot to ask, did you add gold to your list of pairs? No, I was just looking at gold anyway because Sak was looking at gold and he wanted me to have a look at it. So I was just looking at gold. I can trade gold, Yusuf. I can basically trade all yen pairs, all pound pairs, all USD pairs. Basically G10 currencies, right? So G10 AUD, USD, CAD, yen, euro, pound. I can trade all of these pairs crossed with each other. I can trade gold, silver, oil, Nasdaq, US 30. What else can I trade? I think that's it. So I can trade all these pairs. But my favorite pairs are GBP, CHF, JPY, GU and EU because they're all interlinked. I just got gold on here because obviously Zach was having a look at gold and I was curious about what gold's also doing. I did want to take a trade on gold on one of my accounts because one of my prop firm accounts has a consistency rule, and because I've caught that 62 odd trade and that 46 odd trade, now I need another really big trade to kind of make it back. So I thought, what's the most volume gold? I'd rather just take 3% risk on gold because I'm up 20% on that account. So I'd rather take that 3% risk on gold and just try and catch that 30, 40, 50 or again, or let the risk reward kind of cover me on that. I was thinking of adding AUD CAD to my list. Let me have a look. AUD CAD. AUD CAD. I've got an idea on this one, mate. I've got an idea on this. One second, I'm just looking for something right now, and then I'll tell you what I think. AUD CAD. Yo, that's a good opportunity actually. That looks brilliant. AUD CAD's a good shout for longs. AUD CAD, NZD CAD, AUD JPY, AJ looks good. AJ looks good, NZD CAD and AUD CAD. Yeah, they look good, Yusuf. Yeah, they look good. CPI week, yes it is D. We got CPI on Thursday at 1:30 with unemployment claims, and we've got PPI on Wednesday. So that's the purchasing price index. So that's going to be interesting to see how inflation comes out. After the NFP jobs data, there's a lot of eyes are on the CPI just to find out what's the inflation looking at, because we're seeing that growth is really declining. We're going to see is inflation going to start dropping. If inflation drops, it makes it easier to cut rates. If inflation goes high, it's going to put inflation in a sticky situation, which makes it harder for the feds to cut rates. The bonds will go up, the yields will go up. It's a sticky situation. So yeah, CPI is going to be very volatile. You might get a comfortable move on CPI. I'm still considering Mika's recommendation, but I've not been able to sit down and do my research on the lists. Yeah, so fundamentally, AUD CAD is one of the most bullish pairs at the moment. After that, it's gold. After that, it's NZD CAD. After that, it's AUD JPY. So yeah, man. But I like USD CHF shorts. USD CHF shorts. But you're trying to come away from USD, aren't you? So if you're trying to come away from USD, then yeah, AUD CAD looks good. Or you could do CAD CHF. CAD CHF shorts look good. Or you could do obviously AUD CAD longs, NZD CAD longs. You got a couple options there, to be honest, my bro. You got a couple options there. Guys, do me a favor, like the stream, please. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. What else is there? AUD JPY, yeah, I've already mentioned that. Yeah, that's it, to be honest, man. You got a few options there, bro. You got a few options there. So you're not limited or like restricted or anything. You got a few choices on what you can choose to trade on there. on the M15 anyway. If you hop to M30, it might be better because you might get a bit more of a potential fundamental move, but you might be obviously capping your risk reward at that point, right? I just don't want to overwhelm myself. How many pairs are you trading again, Yusuf? Was it 6 or 5? 5 or 6? What did you say? I forgot. Don't do what I did, because when I first started trading M1, I was trading 8 pairs at one time and I missed all the trades. So don't look at too many pairs. So I think you trade M15, so 4 or 5 pairs is good. 5 pairs, 4 or 5, maybe 6. I don't know. But don't all have USD. Have EU and GU. Have like AJ, an AUD CAD, or like AUD CAD and like GBP, JPY or Euro. So you got a bit of like mix of things. Because the thing is with me, the reason I like the JPY and the CHF is because they're not the DXY. It's not USD. And sometimes when USD is consolidating, all of the USD pairs consolidate. So it's good to kind of come away from USD. Actually, I don't like major pairs. I like minor pairs more. I prefer non-USD pairs more, in my personal preference. I love GBP, JPY, I love GBP, CHF. When I started out, I had like 30 pairs on my watch list, crypto, Forex, and a lot more. And I was thinking I wasn't enough. Now I'm trading 5, and I think it's too much. Yeah, 30 is too much, bro. Wallah. Go to 4 pairs. If you feel like 5 is too much, go to 4 pairs. If I can manage 4 pairs on M1, I'm sure you can manage 4 pairs on M15. Do EU, GU. Do GJ, because if you're using EU and GU, GJ kind of helps you pick which one is. So if GU's weaker and you know the yen's dropping, GU shorts look good, just like a cross correlation idea. So do EU, GU and GJ, because then you got yen in there, and then just pick another pair like AUD CAD and just trade those 4. That might be easier, bro. Yeah, that'd be a better idea, Yusuf, man. GJ, because GJ has good pip volume compared to EJ. If you got EU and GU and you can see GU's weaker than EU, they could kind of use that to trade the GBP, JPY. And then for the 4th pair, just have like whichever's fundamentally better. So AUD CAD, or what did I say? The other one, CHF something. What was it? CAD CHF something I said? I don't know, whatever, you know. That might be a good opportunity, to be honest, Yusuf. Nah, Alan, price is choppy, innit? Oi, how's your USD card? How's your Well, that's worked out alright, innit? That's worked out alright, hasn't it, Alan? Thank God came down decent right now. Bro, I'm not looking at a JK, yeah. When market opened, I was looking at that and I was thinking, oi, Alan might be on a sticky one here, you know. That's what I seen. I was like, oi. But luckily he's dropping now, innit? So you're alright. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah. Price was crap today, man. It's really bad. Really bad. Also, did you get your 1% on your account? I've got 1% on all of my accounts. On your QT accounts. They added the 1% on it. So on my funded account, I'm already up 1%. Yay. I just need to meet the minimum. Bear close to SL. Yeah, I got it last night. Calm. That's good. Hopefully then, obviously, if you hit TP on this, then you might. What's the rules with that? So basically, once you're funded, you have to, trade 2 minimum days of 0.5% in it. So I'm still going to trade 2 minimum days of 0.5%. And then obviously I'm going to bank that 1% as well. So you get paid out in it, that 1%. Any dodgy rules or nah? On the funded, nah. On the QT two-step, the only rule is you must set a stop loss within 60 seconds. You must set one. If you set the stop loss, you can close the trade within 10 seconds. It's fine. Accidentally you open a trade, and you go to close it. I think you're okay. But the only rule is the 60 second stop loss rule. You have to put a stop loss in 60 seconds, and they have a layering rule, so you can't layer trades more than you can't have 3 or more trades on one asset. But they're saying that if you buy one account, if you buy the account after April, you don't have the layering rule, or you have the layering rule, but you don't have the stop loss rule. It's something like that. It says on the website. But when you're funded, tell me, and I'll tell you what the rules are in it, because I'll know how they've done it now. I hate that 0.5% trade rule. Yeah, I don't mind SAC. It's a bit more annoying because I'm very selective on my trades, but I get why they're doing it, because if you meet that rule and stuff, the odds are you're actually a profitable trader, not just a hit and hope trader. Whereas mine's more hit and hope, I suppose, because the high risk reward, but I'm picking the best trade, so it might take me a while to pass that 0.5 because I might have to wait a few days for a nice trade to come, but I don't mind. My first payout's going to be about 4 or 5% anyway, realistically. It's going to be around 4 or 5% on average as per data, so I'm happy with that. So yeah. I don't know, are you going to take any more trades then or not? Or are you just going to stick on that swing position on USD card? Or are you going to kind of hop in something intraday or what? Also, like the stream, Alan. I'm really hungry right now. Oh my god. Not sure, apparently job revisions happening tomorrow, so I think it could be a decent day. Job revisions? What do you mean? There's no job revisions tomorrow. Don't know what you're talking about. I can't see that anywhere. There's unemployment claims. Oh no, whoa, wait a second. On the 10th, which is a Wednesday, Supreme Court cert on tariffs. Ooh, Wednesday is gonna be very volatile because they're gonna give the Supreme Court rulings. They're gonna give their ruling on the tariffs. Oh, that's gonna be volatile. Like very, very, very volatile. Wow, okay. Wow, okay, that's gonna be interesting, man. As long as they don't make it unrealistic by saying those 3.5s on consecutive is doable for me. Yeah. That's what I mean. It's okay. 0.5% ain't bad. You know, it's reasonable. It's doable. It's not like excessively difficult or anything. If you made 15% by passing phase 1, phase 2, bro, what's 0.5%? Literally, what is 0.5% is nothing. Like the data for the jobs revision is apparently gonna kick in tomorrow because of the errors. Oh, really? Where did you find that? Where did you find that information, bro? If that's the... Where do you get your news? Oh, okay, so I use a website called Financial Juice. I'll just send the link to you guys here. So I use this website for news, Financial Juice. They do live feeds and stuff as well. Oh, it's .com, by the way. It was .com. 1 second, let me remove that. Paste it again. There, so I use that. I'll send it you was on that Twitter page. I sent you on the Telegram. Oh, I've not opened Telegram. Let me open it now, 1 second. Let me have a look. I can't see anything on Forex News. I can't see anything on Remarks. Don't know where you seen it, my guy. But yeah, that's the website I use, and then it's got a voice audio thing as well, so it gives you voice audio for any news and stuff. The only annoying thing is the guy tries to sound like Trump every so often to promote premium or whatever. It's the only annoying thing. Other than that, it's quite good. It's quite good. So we got 6 watches and 7 likes. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Thank you. Right, I'm gonna delete all of this then. I'm gonna go to M15, clean up the charts and stuff and get ready for the next day, because I'm pretty much done for today. That's possible by Wednesday, yes. We've got Asia high here. Price might not come to Asia high. So we go to Tuesday there. And then go to M15. What happened there? There you go, so that's GJ done. You could potentially mark out this low here as another zone where price might want to go. I'm just basically prepping for tomorrow because odds are I'm not gonna trade today. Okay, so if we're all the way down here on GBP CHF, no way are we gonna move all the way up there. I think that might be Wednesday, Thursday maybe, yeah. Maybe for CPI, so actually no, CPI, yeah, so about 4 o'clock. I think you might get big volume at around 4 o'clock-ish. I'm gonna get rid of that. Actually, no, should I keep it? Should I not? Yeah, I'll keep it. It's a pit movement from there to there, 60. Yeah, might do it tomorrow, probably by about 4-ish. We got that low there, and this high. Yeah, to this low here is 40 pip move. That's okay. To tap into this zone. Yeah, that's okay. So I'm happy with how that looks. Yes, go to GU. So GU, let's get rid of all of that stuff. Let's go to 14 minutes in it and just get rid of all of this stuff there, neaten up the charts, get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that also. I'm gonna bring this over to Tuesday. Yeah, so how many pips have we got up to here? So 60 pips, yeah, possible, yeah, I'm happy with that, that's fine. Here down to here, 50 pips, yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with how that looks. How about EU? Actually, no, wait. Let's just pull out. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so EU. Get rid of that. Could definitely push up 60-70 pips. About this, I don't know. That might be after. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Go to this supply zone. I'm just going to refine it even further. Now I've refined it a bit more. Go to M15, see if you can kind of catch a cleaner zone on it basically. So on here we go for Tuesday. 15. 15, there we go. 15, there we go. So yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, that's pretty much me done, I think, for the day, guys. Unless you guys got questions or something, I don't really see anything else I can do on here. PCHF. Price action and given entries. Yeah, it's okay, Divi. It's one of those days, bro. If prices are going to give us a move, there's no point us trying to beat up ourselves, you know, just sit and wait for the next trade, I suppose. Just going to close all of my accounts because odds are I'm not going to take a trade now because it's just outside of my time window. I do not trade after 10:15. Probably New York. Yeah, honestly, I don't think so. I don't think New York is going to do much of a move for us, to be honest. If it does, fantastic. I don't think it will, though. I don't think it will. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna keep that 5k account open because I need to make 1% to pass it and get funded on that little 5k account. So I'm just gonna leave that teeny tiny 5k account open and just try and hop in like gold alongs or something like that. Yeah, there we go. So Bitcoin's up and away. So I'm gonna hop in gold. Probably do 0.5. Actually, I don't know. Do I want to do that? I want 4%. Do I really want to do that? Crypto would have been way better. Way better. That's hard to say. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna... unless you guys have got any questions, I think I'll probably call the stream here unless you have any questions or anything like that, guys. See you tomorrow. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be on a bit earlier, 7:15. 7:30 is when I normally get on. That's if I sleep well. So yeah, if I sleep well, then I'm good to go. So right guys, I'm done then. Peace out. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you guys for coming, liking, commenting, all that stuff. Yeah man, appreciate it. Obviously, as I said, yeah, thanks really. That's pretty much it. I got nothing else to say. Obviously I've put that message in the comment if you want to follow me on X or Instagram. I'm mainly active on X when it comes to social media, so that's where I'm posting all of the trades, all the links for the live streams and stuff. I just kind of, I don't know, I feel comfortable using X, and because I use my computer, it's kind of hard to like post links and stuff on your story on Instagram on your computer. It doesn't really work. So yeah, follow me on X, follow me on Instagram. X is a better place for sure. That's where I'm going to post all the live streams and stuff, the links and stuff, so about when I'm actually going live and stuff like that. And then I normally post all my trades on there as well, the floating balance, all that stuff. So yeah, thanks for your time guys. Take it easy. See you later. Have a good one. Bye.